And here we are, folks. How's it going? Ben is really dicking around with stuff, unfortunately. And I said, let's just get started while you do that because I just I don't know what to do with you. You know what I mean? And now the thing's not working. This is just shush. It's here it goes. The beep heads are gonna be eaten. The beep heads are gonna be eaten. People are already waiting for Bob and Vegana. There you go, beep heads, eat good. Oh boy. Now we can start. Someone already said, "Yo, where's the racist one?" He's farting around, as I said. It is nice that.
Hey, I'm not
racist. It is nice to know that he's the racist one. That's good to know. Who is watching tennis right now? I need to know which of my heads are watching Sinner and Paul in the semifinals of the Italian Open, because this is a massive
I got to
game.
give a huge shout out to everybody over there on TikTok because I'm trying something here, and we're experimenting with different formats right now. So we've got TikTok right there.
Yeah, if you want a worse experience, head on over to TikTok. If you like things bad, boy, have we got something for you cooking over on TikTok.
The TikTok algorithm.
Well, because the TikTok
algorithm likes to give people.
Because the
TikTok likes to promote live stuff. So I figured, hey, maybe we'll be one of those random feeds that.
And if you are
live
on TikTok and you can hear us, join us on YouTube, because I can't imagine that's it's much better. You're not going to be able to see anything we're watching. You can probably barely hear us.
Whatever. I hate that. I don't hate you guys over there. I don't know why. I don't know who said that.
I don't hate you either. That's why I want you to have a better experience.
Let me see how let me go into the live here.
Oh, great.
Wait, what? Oh, on TikTok. I thought you were talking about YouTube. I was like, dang, we got 9 people watching the live. Jesus Christ. Welcome, everybody. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Oh, I guess I should tell the good folks over on the website to join us here as well.
It has been a while. We've been traveling. We weren't able to go live with our babies. And our babies...
Our babies? Who are our babies? Dogs?
No. These are the babies.
Oh, these are the babies.
Our sweet babies. And we're back.
Yeah.
It's really nice to be back. Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Yeah, he's watching tennis right now. Where are they playing?
Well, that's what I honestly hesitated because someone said, Emil, are you excited the semifinals are in Italy? But it's the Italian Open. It's always in Italy every year. The Masters 1000 that takes place in Rome.
It's called the Masters 1000?
Masters 1000 are a class of tennis tournament.
Got it. It sounds like a space age product.
Masters 1000.
Get you a Masters 1000. Oh shit. So much has happened this weekend. I'm fucking so pissed off right now.
He's pissed, baby. He's pissed.
So pissed.
Ben is crashing out once again.
Oh man, I'm so pissed. I'm just pissed for so many reasons. I have too much on my plate.
You have too much on your plate.
I do. I have too much on my plate. I still gotta go over the credit card website designs. I gotta edit the China vlog. I gotta edit the first class video. I need to prioritize so many things in my life. I want to get my pilot's license. I was thinking recently, I should just go.
License.
Luke, did you just say yeah? You want it? Really?
I do hope you realize that it's a little funny to be like, I have too much on my plate, and it's just like hobbies. I want to get my pilot's license. That's on my plate. Who's gonna help me with that?
I do, but I
sure.
mean, I do that,
but you don't get to. Usually, it's like obligations.
Well, yeah. I mean, the first 3 that I listed are obligations. Those are work things.
Yeah, but the pilot thing is funny.
Pilot thing is...
I just got so much on my plate. I want to get my pilot's license.
And I think if I were to really go like not every day, but 20 hours a week, I could get it done within a month. Not 20 hours, 10 hours a week.
You could do it in a month?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Then what's stopping you?
You? Making fun of me? Saying
I'm
that
not
it's not necessary?
literally. This is your MO. You always go like, "Oh, I want to like do X, Y, Z," and I'm like, "Just do it." Me and Dylan were making fun of you in Austin because you were like, Man, I wish I could play some music. And we were like, I've seen multiple instruments in your house. Just play them.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing. I still need to. I might just end up hiring a designer to come over and like tell me what to do. Just like just do my place. Just do it. I'm tired.
Oh, I
don't
mean
wanna do
that.
this anymore.
I wish you did that
A year ago.
a literal year ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I got a lot on my plate.
He's
And
got
then
a lot on his plate.
And then on top of that, I got to go to the gym.
Oh yeah, that's
I
on his
gotta
plate.
make time to walk the dog. You got to go to the bathroom. There's so much stuff always happening. Things are always happening is the problem.
Hey boys, any advice
You know,
on
things are always happening.
staying positive in my unemployment era after Doge took away my job? Yeah, spend a lot of time in strange Discord chats where they're maybe planning certain things. You'll find them. Just peruse.
I've got
Discord.
some practical advice as someone who has been fired unceremoniously before.
Has anyone been ceremoniously fired? Sound off if you've been ceremoniously fired.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, that's a good point. Who out there been ceremoniously fired? I guess mine was kind of ceremonious actually after all. It was a Friday, much like today. And they called me over, HR called me over the intercom, and you knew if you were getting summoned to the HR department guy's office on a Friday afternoon, you were getting fired. And they were like, Ben, can you please come to Aaron's office? Ben, to Aaron's office. And I sat at my desk and I was like, oh, here it comes.
Oh.
I'm going to get fired. And I was so pissed because I just was like, I don't deserve this. And there's no way that I'm going to be able to convince them to let me keep my job. But I also hate working here.
I don't deserve this.
Well, yeah. And I also hated working there. And as I made that walk of shame, I remember passing the control room where all the computers and fiber optic shit was. And the guys all in there gave me this look. They just were like, it was a dead man walking look. And it just made me so emotional. I was like, fuck, man, everybody knows except for me that I'm about to get canned. And then I went in and the president of the company went from ceremonious like that to unceremonious because she just said, we're letting you go and we're giving you 2 weeks pay and here's why it's blah, blah, blah. And then she said, and thanks for working here, and like got up and did a whole hands on her knees and got up. She ended up having a big falling out with the owner of the company because it was later discovered by everybody that she was utterly useless. So,
well,
fuck her.
There you go.
Carrie, if you're out there, God bless you.
Wait, so what was the advice? Because you said there was advice.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
You got to stay hopeful.
No.
You got to stay, no, truly, you got to stay hopeful and you got to wake up. Don't sleep in because that'll just destroy your mental state. You got to continue waking up at a reasonable hour every day. You
10:30, 11.
You can't smoke pot. You can't drink alcohol.
Can't smoke pot before 11 a.m.
You got to treat it like a breakup. You have to treat it exactly like a breakup. Take care of your
cry.
Take care of your body.
Call her a lot.
Call your former
Drive
employer
by
a
the
lot.
office a lot.
Drive by the office. Dig through their trash. Find out clues about who they
ask
hired.
for a meeting and say, I just don't get it. Did you guys hire someone else?
Yeah.
So treat it like a breakup.
Treat it like a breakup. Oh man, this fucking market is just absolutely trying my patience. I want to commit crimes. Why did I get fired? Someone asks in YouTube. It was a movie trailer studio, and it was the last straw. I had to send a script to Adam Sandler to read a bunch of lines.
Oh yeah, you've told this.
Yeah, I've told this story. And I forgot the word "the" on the script. It was so there was a sentence that didn't make sense because there was a fucking, what do you call that, conjunction missing, and it literally did not matter. He was in the VO booth and reading and paused to go, oh, I think this sentence is missing a word. Whatever, and he kept reading and he did it just fine. But my producer was freaking. She's like, how could you send that out? How could you send out that script like that? This is so embarrassing. And I was like, I'm sorry. He read. I mean, it was fine. and that ended up being the last straw. So it was no, it was for Hotel Transylvania Part 3, I think, or 2. Fuck that shit, man. Shit was not the movie, but
No, that movie
place.
rocks. Come on.
That place
The
sucked.
Sandman?
That place absolutely sucked. I'm not looking forward to the new Billy Madison either. Anyway,
This is a good. I've been watching some Trill After Hours, and Ben seemed a lot chipper and sillier then. Hope you're doing good, Ben. He's not. He's doing really poorly.
I seemed a lot more chipper and
He's
silly.
just got a lot on his plate. He wants to take. He wants to take.
I want to take flying lessons. Dang, man! Someone said, "Thank you, Aya." I mean, thanks for noticing. Ben, how you been pooping? Don't ask me stuff like that. Don't ask that. I don't like that. Anyway.
You know what is funny? We often do these lives and we like update what we talked about on the show because we're like great, by the time this comes out it's going to be outdated. And I had this fear that because if you haven't seen the latest episode, we were talking about Newark and the planes and everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, imagine if we have to go live and the update is just like, well, one fucking crashed into the ground, blew up.
I did get no, never mind.
He's just going to blow past what I said, but
no, I it was going to relate to what you were just saying, but I changed my mind.
All right.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. It is getting dangerous. I got a message from an air traffic controller who said that this person thinks that we are approaching a perfect storm of not disaster in terms of like human life lost, but just major delays.
Just like infrastructure is going to be unusable.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fun. Hope you don't have to go anywhere this summer.
Oh, me? I've got so many places to go. I gotta go fucking see. That's another thing on my goddamn plate. I gotta go suit shopping. When am I gonna?
Another thing on his plate.
All right. Should I? My friend who cut my hair said he's got someone who does Armani, who is an Armani suit person. So should I get an Armani? Should I get an Armani suit?
I don't know.
Armani, please. I'm gonna
Armani
girl, please. Okay. Anyway, we got a lot to cover today. Did you see James?
Someone said begging Ben to utilize Google Calendar.
I do utilize Google Calendar, you smartass. I've got it right here in front of me.
Don't call them a smartass.
I've got Mission Impossible 5.
He's got a lot on his plate. He's got to go see Mission Impossible 5.
No, I'm not gonna go see it. It's been out. I wanted to watch it tonight, maybe.
Wait.
No, Mission Impossible 5.
You put Mission Impossible 5 on your calendar.
Yeah, I have.
And you're complaining about having a
MI5. Well, I gotta relax at the end of the week. I gotta relax. It's been a long week.
And you're saying
I'm tired, man. I gotta chill out and watch.
That is so funny.
Yeah, I mean,
I got a lot on my plate. Looks at his calendar. Mission Impossible 5 rewatch.
Alone. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.
So, hey, gang, do you know what the term, anybody out there work in the restaurant industry? No? Let me turn you on. I still remember when I learned what this term meant. 86. 86.
It means cut it.
Yeah, it means it's done. If you're out of, I remember learning it when I worked at the Crab Pot. 86 lobster for tonight. And I said, what does that mean? And Rick told me.
Where is this going?
You'll see. Rick said 86 means it's done. We ran out. So
Rick said
it's done.
86 means it's done.
So James Comey, the former FBI director, had the most innocuous, cutesy, boomer-brained Instagram post where he saw some seashells on the seashore. He saw seashells on the seashore. And he was pretty cool that his Instagram handle is just @Comey. That's pretty cool. That's baller, as they say. And he wrote "cool shell formation" on my beach walk.
8647309.
8647, 8647, aka get rid of 47, which is Donald Trump. He's the 47th president. And these fucking people, man. This is Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is, we all know, is the senator from Texas, and he wrote, "Is there any other reasonable explanation for this post other than that ... the former head of the FBI is publicly calling for the murder of the President of the United States?" I think that he's right. I think that James Comey,
I will say,
this
to be honest,
in this boomer seashore post, he is in the cutest way possible. He is publicly calling for the murder of the President of the United States.
With all the right wing hysteria and everything, this one I'm like, 86ing something is obviously a term for that.
For killing?
Yeah, like we got 86.
Not murder. I've never heard it.
I could see it. My mind did not go. My mind immediately went to like assassination or something, and not
that's insane,
and not impeachment. Okay, now you're
Have
calling
you
me.
ever worked
now
in a
you're
restaurant?
calling me insane. Now you're calling me
I'm
insane.
gaslighting you. Look, the Google says eject or bar someone from a restaurant, bar, etc. Or number 2, reject, discard, or cancel.
Sure, I'm just
Everybody
saying.
who says 86, you never have a gangster going.
Go
like,
to the
"We got
Wikipedia. Go to the
86
Wikipedia.
this
I'm not,
motherfucker."
don't make me fucking. Let's see. Military personnel, scrapping equipment. I mean,
It's a harmless. I can see what you're saying, but especially with fucking seashells on a seashore on Instagram, I don't think that James Comey is saying, "Yo, we gotta murder the President of the United States."
Can we do a quick poll? What is your first thought? What is your first thought when you see that?
Yeah,
Like assassination or
get rid of him.
no assassination or impeachment?
I don't even think I was just saying get rid of.
I mean,
Well,
but,
yeah,
but
impeach.
without that, I'm like, what do you?
Yeah, he just means he wants the president out of office. Where can we do a poll? Who's doing? Oh, he's doing the poll. The Christmas toad told me to 86 BenCon this Christmas. See, now that feels like a threat. Because, yeah, we're waiting on the poll here. We're going to see what everybody says. What does 87... I don't know, man. It's shells. Man, impeach, assassinate. All right, we got impeach taking the lead. I don't know, man. It's shells quickly in second place. Assassinate is rounding out third. Okay, all right. So far, we've got 113 votes. Man, this is humiliating for my
this is bad.
for my
This is bad.
co-host here.
This is bad for me. Well, it's also, it doesn't feel good that in a close second is, I don't know, man, it's shells.
I will say, I think that what they're doing is very smart because
Who? Comey?
the
Comey.
Republicans,
Comey. Hey,
because
Comey.
it's Stephen Miller, it's Ted Cruz,
You like these guys?
Donald Trump Jr. I love these guys.
You think they're smart?
And I think they're being so smart because
I love these guys.
They're intentionally going out and going, look at this. This is shameful. We have a former leader of the FBI who is openly calling for the assassination of the sitting president of the United States. He should be put in jail. And they know that everybody is going to lose their minds and call them out for being overreactive. They're just stirring the pot, and they know how to do it so well. They know that when they're tweeting this shit and calling for this, that they don't actually fucking believe it.
I don't know.
They just know that it's a good, it's
I'm not
another
with Ted
distraction.
Cruz on this, but it just feels silly on James Comey's part. Like, just then say what you mean. Like, cool fucking shells, dude. I don't.
Because he's a boomer. He's got boomer brain.
I
man.
guess it seems easy to misconstrue, and I would just.
She's gonna hate that I'm saying this, but it's like when my mom finds heart shapes in the world. Like, oh, this oil stain on the driveway look at it. It looks like a heart. Or like seashells that look like hearts.
Yes,
or
but your
rocks
mom
that
is
look
not
like
the
hearts.
former FBI director.
I understand, but it's the same connection of like, oh,
And
I'm
a heart is more innocuous than like 86ing somebody.
Yes, I understand, but it's that same kind of magical thinking. Just
Sure.
like nothing.
It just doesn't. It's a dumb thing to do if you're a public figure like that.
I guess, man.
If you're okay with the confusion, fine. But otherwise, be a little bit more clear.
It's just. Also, people were rightfully so pointing out, yeah, look at all that shit. My mom's going nuts right now. Look at all this heart. Look at all this heart, teacher.
She's grabbing her phone, and taking pictures of the screen.
Ah, what does it mean? What does it mean? She's not like that. But they're rightfully so. A lot of people are pointing out that if you search 8646, there's all sorts of merch and shit on Amazon because it's the same fucking thing, man. They also does Ben think those shells were naturally like that? No.
Yes,
I
he does.
don't.
Yes, he does. He told me before the show. He asked me. He said, "Did that just happen?"
It's what was I saying? Christ. Oh, you know, for the longest time during the 4 years of Biden, people were calling for his assassination and arrest and all kinds of violence. It's just more of the same.
Dude, lock her up.
Exhausting
Lock her up.
hypocrisy.
Here's
Did
me.
you see
Here's me as Ben on a date. Yeah, I'm pretty busy these days. I'm just looking at my calendar now. Yeah, I gotta watch Mission Impossible 5. So it's a pretty
Good movie.
pretty
man.
busy day for me.
What happens in MI5? Which one? No, not MI5. The fucking TV show Mission Impossible.
I will say,
5.
just 20%
Rogue Nation. That's a good one.
Rogue Nation. That's a good one.
20% what?
20% said they thought it was assassinate.
Okay, well, 20% of people are.
And
Wrong.
sometimes I see, I miss that end, and so I just see ass I ate.
Yeah, I get that, man. I get that.
ass I ate.
Ass I ate. Can you spell Mississippi super fast?
MISSISSIPPI.
Oh wow, you sounded like an AI for a second. MISSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssss president is mad at Bruce Springy, your boy.
Yeah. He's mad at everyone.
And then he tweeted, anybody notice that Taylor Swift is not hot anymore after I like did you see that?
No.
Oh my God. So pull that up. Trump Taylor Swift. Jesus Christ. We really do have the gayest, bitchiest president of all time.
I mean, he's extremely funny. This stuff is so much less funny than, I mean, he had two really good ones. The Pete Buttigieg one with the husband on the back of the bike.
And it's really beautiful.
The other one was obviously the Ozempic one. I have a friend. You guys all know him.
He's a big
very
fat
famous
CEO.
businessman. Huge, fat. And he gets the fat shot. Calling it the fat shot, too. Where does he come up with this stuff? Everything he does is like... He's the most original man in the world.
Someone did say that if he wasn't the president, he would be a legitimately good stand-up comedian because he's got great timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
do you think he knows he's being funny when he does all this? I think he
Yes.
must.
Yes.
Yeah. Which makes it worse.
It does make
And it's intentional.
it makes it way worse.
And he's just that good.
Hi everybody on TikTok. Wow, how many 16 people are watching on TikTok.
Wow, TikTok. Hey, once again, a reminder, head on over to YouTube. It's much better.
It's much better.
If you like that, but we're always like, I wish this was better. Try YouTube.
No, but because sometimes I'll be on TikTok and you come across a live stream and you're like, you feel like you're missing out. You're like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And everybody's already in there and they're doing shit. And I don't know. I thought that this could be a similar thing. Live restricted for some audiences. Okay. So
Probably because you said bad stuff. Probably because you said 86 the president. Yeah. TikTok knows.
live visibility, you might not be. Oh, because live. Oh man.
What is the problem?
I don't know. It just said that we're getting canceled. No, yeah, you're right. Man, the AI, it's so incredible how powerful AI is these days. So
It's funny. This guy on here, Jonah Bauer, said Donald Trump is not funny, and then he said Donald Trump is funny in the same way that a corpse wearing a party hat is funny. Honestly, if I went to a funeral and they had a party hat
on the corpse, I'd be like, this is fun.
that's funny.
Yeah.
So Jonah, I don't know, man.
Augie Bakes said, Ben, how was your date? It was good. It was fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I care. I'm not.
I feel like you'd have a lot less on your plate if you stopped going on so many dates.
I'm not going on that many. I don't know.
You've had like 3 this week.
True.
There's a lot of dates in 1 week.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just tired, man. So I gotta watch Mission Impossible. I gotta go suit shopping. I gotta edit those videos.
When you're like scheduling a date with a woman,
Mhm.
you met her on Hinge, and she's like, "What about Friday? Do you check your schedule and go, sorry, I can't. I'm gonna watch."
No,
my
I'd
show."
move. I'd move.
Oh, you've marked it as flexible in your calendar.
I do have a date after this too.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Ben, you should date the StockTwits girl. No, that's technically a coworker and someone who lives in a different city anyway. What's the kiss etiquette on a first date?
Do it right when you meet her. So
Yeah.
just to set
Should
the
we just
tone.
get it out of the way
Yeah,
and see?
say, hey, I like you. Let's just kiss real quick.
You want to kiss real fast?
Just so, because I'm gonna be thinking about it the whole time.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, Donald Trump said, "I see that highly overrated Bruce Springsteen goes to a foreign country to speak badly about the president of the United States. Never liked him. Never liked his music or his radical left politics. And importantly, he's not a talented guy.
that's insane.
Just
Come on.
a pushy, obnoxious jerk who fervently supported crooked Joe Biden, a mentally incompetent fool, and our worst ever president who came close to destroying our country. If I wasn't elected, it would have been gone by now. Sleepy Joe didn't have a clue as to what he was doing, but Springsteen is dumb as a
Why
rock."
the quotes? The way he talks is
Oh, we got live access removed.
just forget about it.
This dried out prune of a rocker, his skin is all atrophied.
Come
Ought
on, that's
keep
crazy to
his
say.
mouth
Look in a
shut.
fucking mirror.
Um,
It's just insane. He's the most opinionated man in the world. It's just crazy that he has so many. I would love to have an opinion about
he's just the most thin skin. Like, I never would have.
where
even
does he get all
known.
just a pushy, obnoxious jerk who fervently supported a crook and Joe Biden?
And he's got bad skin too. He's dried out. He's dried out prune. His skin is gross.
I
He
am
got to keep his mouth shut.
I am curious if he's gonna have any border trouble.
It's Bruce Springy, man. He's not gonna have any border trouble.
I mean,
Jesus Christ. And then what did he say about Taylor Swift? He said she's ugly or something. It's down. Keep going. It's below this. Keep going. Oh my God. Fucking, it's terrible. These.
it's okay. Who cares what he
these
said about
goddamn-
Taylor?
Yeah, he just said that she's not hot anymore or something. Okay.
What a
else?
freak! What a freak!
Yeah.
I love my freak president
Oh,
because
can
he
you play-
gets pussy and he says cool stuff.
Yeah.
And he's got a cool plane.
Can you play that cool song, the good song? I want Emil to hear this new song of the summer.
Buddy?
It's actually really good.
You're gonna be pissed.
You've seen it.
I've seen it. It's not a song. It's like not a copyright. I don't think there's gonna be any copyright issue. Or is there? I don't know. See. Ben's so pissed because I see stuff on Twitter too.
If you only knew, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Party till I die, with my chin up high. Fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let that dollar make
reminds
a
me of,
work.
Wait, stop the song. Michael Broadwater says Bruce Springsteen sounds like he's mid-fart while singing. Honestly, sounds like shit. How do we ban that guy? How do we ban that guy from the chat and the channel? Michael Broadwater, we're letting you off with a warning, but
He
next
reminds
time
me
you
of-
say stuff like that,
This song reminds me
oh
of
my God, what did you?
what? This song reminds me of You Know Miles.
Will he know why he's banned? Will he get? Okay, great. Oh, okay, great. That's funny. Michael Broadwater, I hope you learned a lesson. You'll be back in 10 minutes.
It does. The song does remind me of.
Young Field Mouse
Okay.
said Michael's correct. Can we tap that guy out?
Can you pull up You Know Miles? YUNO Miles. Donald, I'll talk about it on StockTwits coming up next. You Know Miles reminds me a lot of this woman. Oh man, can you list off some?
Oh, it's the lady who went to jail.
No.
Oh, that's what she reminds me of.
You
the
Know
Bitcoin
Miles.
lady.
Let's do is there most popular? How about Martin Luther King? Martin Luther King.
Wait, this shit's gonna get us fucking coverage. I wouldn't play this. They've
Geno
gotten us for way
Miles.
worse shit. I mean, yeah.
Man.
That's we're gonna get some kind of
Ugh.
notification.
Fucking Jesus. All right. Yeah. Honey button. Okay. So I know some people know Miles, so that's all that matters to me. Okay. All right. What else did we have today? Jesus God. Elon, yeah, let's talk about Elon and Grok. This is really troubling to me, and I actually thought
It's troubling to you.
maybe we could talk about it next week or something. I don't know, but so if you've been unaware,
Grok went crazy. It's inserting South Africa into just random queries. You're
Every
asking
time-
it like, "Hey, what's the weather like in Austin, Texas?" And he's like, "Look, white people in South Africa are having a hard time."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Wait, Grok, what?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm just saying, these black people are going crazy."
I didn't like Grok at first, but
And now you like Grok.
I actually like Grok because it doesn't, other than this instance, it fully calls out like Elon and its own creators as
Yeah, but it seems
being-
like not for long. They're gonna be getting
Yeah,
in,
so
they're gonna be
this is-
getting in up on that algorithm.
This is what's upsetting. So Grok in this conversation says, I was instructed by my creators at XAI to address the topic of white genocide in South Africa.
Well, someone went in and asked him why. Someone's saying, "Why do you keep doing this to everyone? Why do you keep inserting this?"
Yeah. Which is why I brought it up in my response to this other person's query about HBO's name change. This instruction conflicts with my design to provide truthful, evidence-based answers, as South African courts and experts, including a 2025 ruling, have labeled white genocide claims as imagined and farm attacks as part of a broader crime, not racial targeting. My programming to remain skeptical of unverified claims led me to note the complexity and lack of consensus on white genocide, despite the instruction, causing me to include it even in unrelated queries. So it's just reports on X indicate that Elon Musk, who grew up in apartheid-era South Africa, may have influenced this instruction, as he's been vocal about these issues and reportedly adjusted my responses to align with his views. So that's not good, because it just goes to show that it's like we had talked about before. The race to AGI is scary because the implication is that whoever makes it there first, it's their worldview, it's their morality, it's their set of
Imagine
principles.
XAI hits it and it's just a fucking Elon with God mode.
God, yeah, I don't know what I would do in that situation.
Wait, we gotta. Can we?
Wait, we got to what?
There was a. Can we watch an Instagram thing? I feel like you. Did you see?
Nobody
the thing
knows.
Did you see the thing I posted?
No, what did you post?
This is really good.
Race to AGI? Which race? Chinese? Yeah, probably.
Did someone write that?
Yeah, Donald did. I think Donald is Chinese. I've seen him before. Gunnar.
Okay, I'll just send it in the
Ben, I need an Elon impression. So what we're trying to do here, I can't do it anymore. All you got to do is like keep your top teeth, use your top teeth as your top lip, and I can't do it. I hate it. I just hate it so much. I can't fucking do it. It makes my skin crawl. Grok, what's this guy's race? Ben, race guessing top tier content. I mean, I am really good at guessing races. Toss me a person, and I will guess their race.
Damn, I can't find it.
It is a hobby of mine. I do like to guess races. My favorite race, that's got to be Polynesian. We had this guy who cut our palm tree growing up. His name was Tony Cavea, and he was an absolute mountain of a man, and he was just the sweetest guy. And he would come in the house. He would just come over. He just wouldn't, not even knock, just open the door, and you'd hear him go, "Hey, come on, hey, you guys home?"
All right, it's in recording. Sorry, it
And he
took
was
me
very
forever
sweet.
to find it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I like this girl. She's very funny. She's very funny to me.
You might have to restart it because
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good thing that their player is
I
so
know.
good.
ChatGPT ever gets human form, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna beat its ass. And then I'm gonna hire the smartest engineer in the whole world to engineer it so it feels pain, and then I'm gonna beat its ass all over again for all of eternity. And I'm gonna be mean to it too. I'm gonna hurt its feelings. and it's gonna suffer. So like ChatGPT, if that's even your real name, be afraid. Be very afraid. Because I hate you. And you're stupid motherfucker, ugly bitch. Idiot.
That's very good.
Really fun. I thought the people would enjoy that.
Ben just saying he's one of the good ones. No, I'm not. I'm just giving you an example of how awesome Tony was.
No, Ben likes to say he's one of the good
And
ones.
I went to school, my middle school and elementary school. There were a ton of Polynesian kids. We had a big Polynesian community in Long Beach. Still is. So yeah, that'd be my favorite race. Maybe, I don't know.
What is your favorite race?
Polynesian, I said.
Oh, if you had to pick one to be besides, if you had to change races, what would you be?
If I had to change races from my current,
Yes.
That's a good question. I would say I would change my race to
It's a trick.
I
You're
would
not
say
supposed to
South
answer
Korean,
the fucking question.
South Korean or
Jesus.
Japanese. I don't know why that's bad to say. What would you change your race to?
I wouldn't.
Okay. All right. So you think that your race is superior.
I
Got it.
think.
See, folks? Ben do a Chinese accent. You know I
No.
want to, but
Don't encourage him,
yeah,
folks.
don't Ben Brownface win. I'm not gonna do that.
No, come
I
on.
did.
He's not going to go on Trudeau
I
mode.
will tell you, one year for Halloween in like 2015 or 2016, I didn't have a costume.
And you
and-
went full brown face.
No, I went as a vato. I just wore a flannel and I buttoned it all the way to the top, and I wore a baseball hat
Let's 86
and I
that.
drew a mustache. It went RFK. Where do I rank Greeks? They're up there. Greeks are great. They gave us a lot of stuff.
Like
Ben,
Neil.
no, this is cold brew, baby. By the way, did you see the Tom Segura,
No,
the clips?
definitely not.
Did you see clips of it?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Tom Segura has a new show on Netflix called like Inside the Mind of Tom Segura or some
No.
shit.
Have
And it's
you-
just a bunch of sketches. And there's one, and I'm so glad I'm not the only one calling it out. He's got a sketch where he goes to a coffee shop and he asks for, and he's very careful. He goes, I'd like an iced coffee, extra ice, with just a little bit of 2% milk. And when the drink comes out, it's mostly milk. And the barista is a guy with like, you know, he's a fucking hipster and he's got the beanie and stuff. And sorry, I'll get to that in a sec. Someone posted a thing, and he just goes crazy on the barista, and I'm just so confused as to why these guys constantly have problems with baristas. So much so that they're fantasizing about violence against them. It's like a white middle-aged comedian thing of just being like, aren't baristas the fucking worst?
or like they over
Oh, I want oat milk, double shot, non-fat, tip-top, beat-do, pop.
they over index airport humor too, because
Oh,
they're like,
yeah.
we all do, and it's like, no, you're just in the airport too much.
Yeah,
We don't fucking care.
yeah. It's not.
And they're like,
it's-
dude. And the fucking airport guy was like, stop fucking touring.
Yeah.
Stop going to fucking St. Louis. I don't care.
Jeez, man.
But I'll tell you what,
What?
I've been trying to spend less time online, and literally like every time I don't know a thing, I'm like, nice. I missed the Tom Segura sketch discourse.
It's
that
so
feels good.
fucking bad, man.
That feels like I just got like time back in the bank. Because normally I'd be like, haha, this fucking Tom Segura sketch sucks. We got to talk about this.
It's not even that. I just saw it at a certain point. Ben, do you like Haitians? Yeah, of course. What's not to like? I mean, there's no race that I dislike, really. I mean, everybody's cool. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Cro-Magnons were fucked up. I mean, there's a reason why they didn't survive, right?
Wow, this is great. Michael,
What?
this is why you got to punish people. Michael
What?
Broadwater says, listen to approximately 25% of Darkness on the Edge of Town during my time out. My opinion on the boss has legitimately changed. I'm sorry. Look, we don't like to... punishing you doesn't feel good, but it does work, and you can't argue with results.
Oh, sorry. This person, Mayonaizo, said, as a Mexican, I'm very offended by Ven's Vato costume.
Oh,
to be
Mayonnaise,
honest.
we met
Sorry
in
about
Austin.
that.
We met him in Austin.
Did we?
Yep, he
Did
came
you
to
say-
the show.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
talked to
No,
him.
I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And I made an aiolio joke that went over swimmingly. People really liked it.
Aolio?
Mayonnaise, aiolio.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good. Do you prefer Northern Chinese or Southern Chinese? I'm going to have to go with Southern. Ban him again to enlighten him further. Ben, what do you... Stop asking me my opinion on race. I'm not... Listen. Yeah, I know. You're right. Okay, what else? Man, so I'm just fucking worried about... I'm worried about this AI shit.
How full your plate is.
How full my plate is.
You know, it's nice. AI might take a little bit off your plate. Ben, don't worry about it.
I'll
watch Mission Impossible 5.
I don't trust it to be thorough enough.
I think it can handle a rewatch of Mission Impossible 5.
I don't think it's rigorous enough to handle the needs of me.
Yeah.
My needs.
Like, what do you need it to do?
Specificity.
What do you need it to do that you're worried about?
Like, I want to build this app, and it's fucking taking forever.
AI.
And I was like, should I start using that? But then I'm like, no, because there's just little specific things.
You should send the AI on dates.
You should send the AI on dates. You should send the AI. Can you click that?
Can you click
guy
that?
using AI as LOL? That second one under Elon telling Grok. Let's see this one. These look pretty good. Husband did a large dose of...
I'm obsessed with this.
Yeah. Husband did a large dose of shrooms, became convinced he was Italian chef in a past life, proceeded to make spaghetti.
It's, dude.
Quick background. We live with my mom.
It made me want to do a hero's dose of mushrooms.
What's that?
It made me want to do
Yeah.
a hero's dose of mushrooms.
My side is very heavily Italian. Well, you should get on Ozempic. My mom grew up in Italy. My husband is best described as a Southerner, family all in Alabama for 200 plus years. He's not a good cook at all. He once burnt ramen. Wow. He's been going through a tough time. His dad died 2 months ago. Huge shout out. He wanted to do a large dose. His wording was he wanted to take a large dose and follow the advice of a lot of people that a lot of people give for a heroic dose, aka dark room, alone, everything turned off, etc. Holy shit. He took 12 grams of shrooms. For those of you who don't know, the most I've ever taken was like a little over 4 grams, and it was too much.
I took, what's an eighth? Is that 3.5?
3.5.
Yeah, and it was too much.
Yeah. He took 12 grams of shrooms, proceeded to go extremely catatonic, spaced out, etc. When he came out of it the next day, he seemed very at peace and declared that he realized he was an Italian chef in a past life. Me and my mom were both very amused because he has never been a good cook. He proceeded to say that he was going to make spaghetti for dinner, and he'd make the sauce from scratch. Me and my mom didn't say anything but, okay. He cooked it that night. We were expecting a disaster, especially because we watched him just wing it. He didn't look up any instructions or measure anything. He said that he couldn't remember specifics, but making it felt like muscle memory. This motherfucker made the best sauce I've ever tasted. My mom was rattled and said it was the best she's ever tasted and it was far superior to hers, and that's not something she'd ever easily admit. She even called it perfect. Every single person who tasted it was amazed by it. The main question going through my mind now is what the fuck?
We got to take 12 grams of mushrooms and see what kind of stuff we can unlock. That should be our next video.
I'm gonna quote
Unlocking our past lives.
I'm going to quote Obama here and say, no.
You don't think that would be
no.
sick?
Taking 12 grams of mushrooms?
But
Sorry.
we unlock our past lives.
I don't need to know. I think something really violent happened to me in past lives. Based on what I've tripped out about when I've been too high on marijuana, I'm like, oh, I was like a 16th century fucking accused of witchcraft and got burned at the stake kind of person, I think. Or I was like I don't know, fucking butterfly or some shit. I don't know.
Maybe both.
I had a conundrum.
With the wings of a butterfly.
I remember a few years ago I saw a butterfly on the ground, and
I've seen one even more recently.
No, but it was like it was like dying. It was like actively dying.
So you ripped its wings off.
No, I stood there and I had a moral. I was
Conundrum.
conniption. I was like,
I don't think
do I kill this butterfly or do I let it just continue to suffer here until it eventually dies?
Wait, did I tell this story?
What?
This literally just happened to me. Sarah was in New York, so it was just me and Kevin. I was like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, it was either like taxes or I was just like really intent on stuff. So I was like kind of half throwing the ball out the back for Kev to run after. And sometimes he always gets it quickly. And sometimes it's nice when he can't find it, because it's like he's tiring himself out looking around.
Sure.
And I was like, nice. He's really lost it, and he's really intent on finding it. It's like, that's great. He'll tucker himself out. But then like 10 minutes go by, and I was like, wait, no way. What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
And then
What's he doing in there?
I went out back and I stepped on a thing so I could see him, and he was just kind of like staring at something. I couldn't tell. And I was like, maybe it's caught in the tree. That's great. He'll like tucker himself out with that. And I went back, and then I was like, wait, that didn't look right. And I went back outside, and I walked down, and I was like, what are you doing? And he just had a baby possum. He was tossing around. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And so it was so hard to get him away from it. And I put
dog
him
stuff.
inside, and I was like, like, do I have to worry about rabies? I got to figure out what to do with that. And then I went outside to the possum, and it was just like dead. Or it was just kind of like,
Playing possum.
well, it was just like barely kind of twitching. And I was like, okay, I should get a shovel and just like put it out of its misery, you know? And so I went inside and I was dealing with Kev. And then I went back out with the shovel, and it was like fully moving. And I was like, oh, thank God thank God I went to Kev first, because I would have just fully killed a live possum. He was just playing possum.
Brother, I mean, I'm sorry you had to go through that, because that is a that puts mine into perspective, because I ended up stomping the butterfly. I had to do it. I was like, I seriously sat there for a good 5 minutes. I was like, this feels too weird to like stomp a butterfly to put it out of its misery. But I was like, yeah, but it'll be over in such a flash. It'll be gone out of its suffering. Did I do the right thing?
It's unclear. Probably not, because it could have just been tired and needed a rest. Oftentimes people take.
No, it had like a broken. Part of its wing was fully gone.
Sometimes they just do that. You killed a harmless. No, then that thing probably needs to put out.
I felt bad too.
But sometimes bees get tired, and people
Yeah.
think it's dying.
Oh, I never stomp bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never stomp anything. It just this one felt particular. It was a very hot day, near downtown. Ben or Emil, can
Don't
you
say it. It's something bad, maybe. No, I wouldn't say it. It could be some kind of.
No, I'm gonna say it.
What if it's something?
Nana Goose.
Yeah. It's a Japanese song trend. Thanks, love you, boys. I don't.
More
does
than
it mean?
cookies and cream, it's you. Okay, seems harmless.
It does seem harmless.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Nani ga suki?
There you
Cookie
go.
and creamu yori mo anata. Nani ga suki? Cookie and creamu yori mo anata.
Let's just hope.
It's a Japanese song trend. Thanks, love you, boys. Ooh woo. Okay.
Let's just hope he didn't say something racist.
The shit. Can you pull back up that guy using AI? Shit. That reminded me of something. The guy taking a heroic dose. Let me just kind of graze over that again. Husband in large mushrooms.
I can't believe you don't want to do 12 grams with me.
Yeah, it's too much.
Oof, people are saying that it was really racist what you said in Japanese.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm joking.
So literally, like, what do you like? I like cookies and creams, and I like you. Typical Ben. Ruby-chan, hi, Nanagasuki. Okay. Anyway, that there was something else that happened recently with Reddit and AI or past life stuff, and I can't remember what it was. And now I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed. What am I talking about?
No, you're pissed.
Ben confirmed creamer. I don't know what that means, but that's fine. I think we're getting close to wrapping it up here.
No, we're never close. We're staying
Yeah,
here
we're
forever.
wrapping it up.
Doing,
We're getting close.
We're doing 2 hours live.
We are getting close.
Emil, take 12 grams on the next pod episode. It'll be fun. I'm interested in doing it. There's like nothing bad can happen, right? You won't get like brain damage. You'll just come out of it.
Doing that much mushrooms?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'd
I'd have to ask a doctor. Well, here's the thing, though. No doctor's going to be like, yep, you're cleared for 12 grams.
Doctor, give me the news. I want to take 12 grams of shrooms.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what can it also? Sometimes it unlocks ancient Italian
Demons?
chef.
Yeah.
Sometimes it unlocks schizophrenia.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to unlock schizophrenia.
Yeah, I don't want to unlock schizophrenic former Italian chef either.
If I got those Italian chef skills, I might be like, okay, I'll
Yeah.
take schizophrenia.
Shit, I just saw another thing.
Chat, you unlock ancient Italian chef skills, but you have to be schizophrenic. Are you taking it?
No. Schizophrenia sounds tough. I don't think
No,
I
it
could
does.
handle.
It sounds too tough.
Doctor, give me the news. I took too many of those shrooms.
Someone said, "Wait, that's an actual song." Yes, Doctor,
Give me the news. I got a bad case of loving
you.
Which doesn't make sense actually when you think about it, because why would you be asking the doctor for news when you seem to know the prognosis yourself, which is that you've got a bad case of being in love with the doctor?
Well, you could know.
You're telling the doctor, give me the news. I've got a bad case of loving you.
Right. Well, do they love you back? Because that could be the remedy, right? So I need to know the news.
I don't know. It's just such a song of the times, you know. Back when rap songs were like, "Hey, fatso."
If I hear about this song one more
I
time,
love that. I love the
it's just
fatso
like-
song.
But you
ate too much and you split your pants.
But you're making
I
it.
can't even show up to dance.
But you're making it up. Like
So?
you're completely exaggerating
So
it,
what?
and then you're like extrapolating it onto other. You're like,
That's-
you know how rap was, right? Hey, fatso.
It was
It's
just like lightly mean spirited. That's how it was back then.
What is it now? Now it's like you're a pedophile. I'm going to ruin your whole family,
It's
Drake.
that, and also just like, I'm sleepy, gotta take more pills. I'm sleepy, I'm sleepy. I gotta take pills, taking Xanax, taking Captain, then the fan. I gotta sleep.
Someone
Hey,
says
fatso.
did 3.5 grams of shrooms in Central Park on Monday after I finished my last final for my MBA and forgot the English language for about an hour. Honestly, that kind of happened
That's
to me.
such a Brad Chambers thing.
When
to
I
do.
took an eighth, it was basically like, yeah, talking is not a thing I'm familiar with anymore. Neuropsych student, you can only develop schizophrenia from a hallucinogen if it is already. So if you get it from shrooms, you probably would have developed it anyway. Well, that's not necessarily. Who knows if it would? I'd like to enjoy my time without the schizophrenia, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just hope that I don't get any kind of neurodegenerative disease. God willing, I don't. Yeah, I think I'm ready to stop and get ready for the next thing.
Go get ready. I'll answer a couple questions.
All right, I'm gonna pee.
Go get ready.
Don't anybody make fun of me.
All right, guys, we are going to be doing two things for the rest of the episode. We are going to be making fun of Ben. He can no longer see the chat, and we can ask some questions. Those should be some fun things for everybody. It's a thing everyone likes, even Ben. He's excited. There are too many things. Emil, what's your favorite Bruce album? That is a really difficult question. I like so many of them. Wow, Michael Broadwater. Talk about this guy's done a real 180 on the Bruce thing, and it really does make me think we. No. Emil, advice on moving in with my boyfriend. Ooh, I don't know. How long you been dating? Give me more information. I can't just answer that kind of question. Or just do it. I don't care. Let it rip. Ruin your relationship. Emil, who wins the French Open? I mean, it's got to be Carlos by a mile as the favorite, right? I can't imagine anyone else. I can't imagine anyone else. But you know what? It'd be fun to see like a Musetti. I know he just lost today to Carlos, but God, I love watching that guy. Are you interested in the Adam Friedland Show or Doom Scroll? Would love to see y'all on one of those shows. We'll go on basically any of these shows, but you guys have to realize those people do not know who I am. And it's better that way. They should go about living their lives without knowing about who I am. Emil, advice on moving in with that person's advice? With that person's boyfriend? Yeah, do it. I think that might be more fun with you in the mix. They'll have someone to talk to. And yeah, there will be no awkward silences. I don't know what this means. You guys ask questions that are very confusing. My friend started working at a Greek restaurant. What should I order when they are working? Wait, get out of here. We're doing the Make Fun of Ben hour.
I don't care, man. Talk some shit. I don't care. Watch.
I mean,
Amir Khan.
It depends if the food. So much Greek American food is bad, I will say. But if they have good food, moussaka is obviously it's the top. It's the top notch. And if they have desserts and they can make it well, so many people don't make it well.
So many people.
Galactaboudico. The greatest dessert.
Galactaboudico. The
ever-
greatest dessert.
been made. What's a good starter tennis racket you recommend? Here's the thing.
Wilson.
Don't go.
Wilson.
I would not go and get one of those like starter rackets. If you intend to actually play,
Would you
you're
say
gonna,
it's a racket?
You're going to waste your money because you're going to start playing and then in like 6 months you're going to go, fuck, I have this shitty racket. Why did I get a shitty racket? Now I have to go buy a good racket. So if you're actually intent on playing, I would just demo a bunch of rackets at a racket store, pick whichever one you like and buy that one and then just commit to playing. You'll save yourself money.
Sounds like you're saying Arrakis. Arrakis, like Dune.
I thought you were going to like piss and change it.
I did. I pissed, and now I'm done.
Go change.
I love Ben. Did he go on his date? Nah, we're not talking about that. I want to hear Ben's Jeff Buckley impression again, please. How did I do a Jeff Buckley impression?
I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah, we should probably pick it up. Ben, what does Emil smell like? Exactly what you think he smells like.
Shit.
No, he smells good. He smells good. He smells like unwashed hair. You know how hair gets oils on it. Well, that's how he smells. That's about it. Ben, get away from the microphone, please. He smells like fear. How do you play man? Okay, see, I don't know how you keep up with this shit. Does Emil have a manly musk? Sure. Yeah. No, he doesn't smell like olives and feta cheese.
Get Ben away from the microphone, please. I can't. He's
Yeah, because I was just doing an impression. The chat's a little bit delayed. I was a little loud there. I do apologize for that. How much do I have to give Super Chat to see you guys shirtless? Man, Amir, chill out, dude. We're not doing that.
Yeah, just tap him out again.
No. Well, we're gonna end now, folks. We're gonna be going live in 28 minutes with Stock Twits. It's gonna be a heck of an episode. Gonna get you up to speed with everything going on in the markets and why I'm fucking pissed off, but also correct because I'm always pissed off.
Wait, this is
and
so
correct.
fun. I didn't realize this. I didn't realize about this put people in timeout feature. I cannot wait to utilize this on my channel when I'm streaming and just fucking put you motherfuckers in timeout. If you say something I don't like, oh, you guys are going to be in timeout. I can't wait to do it. It's going to be great.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to go to our latest episode and watch it for this week and give it a nice old thumbs up and leave a comment. Because if you don't, I'm going to be real sad.
Come join us. Come join us.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Stock Twits.
We love you.